2024, we are getting better as a basketball team. You're starting to see positive productivity for longer stretches on both sides of the ball. I thought against Evansville we defended really well, was able to create some offense with our defense. I think we had 18 points off of turnovers, but thought we played extremely well on both sides, especially defensively. And then offensively, I thought our flow, our spacing, our pace was very, very good. I thought we did a terrific job of sharing the basketball. I think we had 6 kids with 7 or more points and 4 kids in double digits. Just a great team win and a great game to get ourselves back kind of in a flow. So it was good to see that. And then, I thought against Indiana State, it was a great game for the fans. I think they came out and they punched us in the face. A very, very physical team, very good team, especially in the post. I think they got out 7-0, and I called a timeout, and I won't tell you what we talked about, but we talked. And then I thought we answered. I thought we did a good job then of defending and getting in a flow offensively, and did a better job of taking care of the basketball. I thought Kaylin Morgan came in and gave us great minutes when we were struggling in the first quarter. And then we were able, I think, up 3 at half, and they came out again. It was a game of runs. Every time we went on a run, they answered. Every time they went on a run, we answered. I thought Emerson and Cable were very, very good in the third quarter. Thought Mai was terrific all game. And I thought Rachel gave us really good minutes in the third and fourth quarter, which really allowed us to score some paint points, which we needed to be able to do. But I was really proud of how this team responded every time Indiana State made a run. And we needed to win a game like that for a variety of reasons. But both games this weekend they were great team wins for us. So excited to go on the road against a very good UIC team. They're well coached, they're athletic, they defend extremely well, they can score inside and out. We're going to have to take care of the basketball and limit second chance points. It's going to be a grind. Their coaching staff does a terrific job. And they are a very, very good basketball team. So we're going to have to continue to do what we've done the last 3 weeks, and that's come to practice to get better, work on ourselves, but also on our opponents. But I really like the progress that this team is making. Are there any questions?
What can you say from this past week about that great debut that Emily Holterhouse had, and then her absence from Saturday's game?
Well, she was suspended 1 game for scoring in double digits. No, just kidding. What a great addition for us for a variety of reasons. Emily brings championship pedigree. She's a great teammate. She's extremely coachable. I'm not at all I'm a little surprised of her productivity because she hasn't been with us that long. But again, that just shows the type of athlete she is, the type of competitor she is. She had some prior engagements that she needed to take care of prior to joining us this weekend. She will be back with us. But I wish we had her a little bit longer because she's a natural athlete. She's long. She's athletic. Obviously, she can run. She can rebound. She's going to have to learn the physicality of the game quickly, but I'm confident she will do that.
You previously mentioned Emerson and Caba. How good was it for them not just to play well Saturday, but really string together back-to-back good games for the first time this year?
It was so good to see, and I'm so happy for both of those young women because they're putting in the time, and when you put in the time, eventually good things happen. But they scored in a variety of ways. I think both kids did a terrific job of not only just shooting the 3, but getting downhill and getting themselves to the free throw line, especially when the 3 wasn't going for Emerson early. I thought she did a terrific job getting herself to the free throw line, a couple of old-fashioned three-point plays. Just very, very pleased with both of those young women.
Tanya, I'm sure you've answered this already, but what's the story behind Emily joining the team? Is it she reached out to you, or you reaching out to her?
No, she reached out and asked if she could be a practice player. And she came to practice, and I was like, you have any interest in joining the team? And she was like, are you serious? I said, yeah, I'm serious. So then she obviously had to converse with a couple people on her in because she did have some prior commitments. She called me back. We sat down and talked, and she talked with our captains, and obviously they welcomed her with open arms, and she wanted to be a part. So we're glad and extremely happy that she's decided to be a part of our team because she's been playing college athletics for a long time. And when you go back to back with no break, that's hard. But for her to want to do this, that means a lot to us, and it tells you the type of young lady she is.
Do you remember at all her being on your recruiting radar? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think she's all-time leading rebounder in Pella history, and Pella's had some good girls basketball.
Well, they have, and yes, she was, but it was made pretty clear very quickly that she wanted to play volleyball. And when a kid declares that early, you don't mess with that. So for her to reach out, and she had done some work with our team this summer with her, what she's getting her master's in, and was around. And volleyball and women's basketball, we've always had great relationships. We work out together. So there's a lot of friendships there, and everybody's really supportive. But when I brought it up to the captains, first of all, they didn't know what we were meeting about. But when I told them, first of all, their mouths were wide open. They couldn't believe it, and they were so excited. So it's a win-win for everybody involved.
Looking at UIC, they really get it done on the defensive end.
Yes, they do.
Where do you see that matchup shaping out?
Well, we have to take care of the basketball. We have to take care of the basketball and limit live ball turnovers and their ability to score off of those turnovers. It's going to be a dogfight. That game's not going to be in the 80s. We know that. So we're going to have to be able to execute it in the half court. But more importantly, we're going to have to be comfortable being somebody up in our grill and being able to handle that and being able to get downhill and make the extra pass. But we have to take care of the basketball, and we have to rebound. They do a terrific job of offensive rebounding. So it's a lot of what we faced this year, but they're well coached. She's going to make us play to our weakness, and we have to be prepared for that. Other people are going to have to step up, but that's how this team is made.
With how physical they got in the second half on Saturday, does that help prepare the team a little bit more for UIC, who's going to be in your space? I don't know.
I mean, you saw our non-conference schedule. I mean, we're prepared for that. But it was extremely physical. They're very good in the post. UIC is no different, except UIC is very, very physical on the perimeter. They're going to make you do some things that you don't like to do. But like I said, if we take care of the basketball and don't allow them to get points off of turnovers and execute in the half court and make them play in the half court, it's going to be a great, great game. If we don't do those things, it's going to be a long night for us.
This might be just a simplistic question, not that you're anywhere close to a finished product on January 8th, but getting a couple of wins last week, just the way the results have gone this season, how much better of a vibe are you at right now, seeing the young women get rewarded for their efforts?
Well, it's a confidence booster. There's no doubt about that. You know, I said a couple of weeks ago we were in the perfect bad storm. It's a combination of a lot of things, injuries, schedule, lack of confidence. But right after finals, we changed up some things practice-wise, and I really thought it got a lot competitive, and we were starting to get better. And you saw that in stretches at Iowa State. And the important thing was to stay true to the foundation. And, you know, we played well. We played well enough at Missouri State. You just got to give them credit. They hit a big bucket. And we didn't take care of the lead, but we still played good basketball. So you're starting to see stretches of where we're playing good. So to be able to come back home and win, going away and then win a tough physical game gives us nothing but confidence to be able to win in a variety of ways. And we needed that for so many reasons.
Could you expand on Maya mentioning discipline and the need to be more disciplined in practice?
I'm sorry?
Maya on Saturday, she said that the team needed to be more disciplined in practice. Once they really embraced that is when they kind of noticed the...
Well, I mean, you've seen it in games. Sometimes we get bored. We get bored in practice with the little drills, the drills that we don't think have meaning. And that's every drill has meaning. Every drill has a purpose. And you see that a little bit in games where we'll get up and then we'll go 3 straight empty possessions, and then the lead has shrunk. So just being able to go with the mindset, we're going to win every drill, whether it's against ourselves, whether it's against the guys, but staying competitive no matter what the score is or what the drill is. Good question. Happy New Year.